EduMath Hub. In this video, we'll be talking about the 100 most important idioms for JAMB 2025. Okay, so these are the idioms you should master so you can do very well in your JAMB exam. So take the first one. The first one is an acid test. What does it mean? An acid test. An acid test means something that proves the effectiveness of something. Something that proves the effectiveness of something. So let's assume you are a student in university, you're in your final year, and you have just one exam to write. That exam will be an acid test because that exam will determine whether you're going to graduate or whether you're going to remain in school. Okay, so that's mean an acid test. Next one is actions speak louder than words. So this one means that people's intentions can be judged better by what they do rather than what they say. So it means that people will judge you based on your actions rather than what you say. Next one is to add insult to injury. What does it mean? It means to further a loss with mockery or indignity. It also means to worsen an unfavorable situation. Something has happened. Instead of you consoling with the person, you are adding insult to injury. So it means you are trying to make the situation worse. And the next one is after the watershed. After the watershed. What does it mean? It means a time when after which programs for older audiences may be aired on TV. So maybe there are some programs that kids cannot watch. So that particular time when those programs can be aired on TV is called after the watershed. So take note of that. Against the clock. Against the clock means being rushed and having little time to complete something. If you are working against the clock, that means you are working in a hurry. You are doing things very fast because time is against you. So that means you are being rushed and you have little time to complete a particular task. So that's me of against the clock. Ahead of time. Ahead of time means something that happens early or before it is supposed to. So if something happens ahead of time, let's take for example this JAMB 2025 exam. Maybe JAMB just, for some reason, just put the dates, maybe February 10. So that means the exam is happening ahead of time. It's taking place not at the normal time, but at the time before it was supposed to happen. Next one is all ears. If you are all ears, it means you are awaiting an explanation. When you say I'm all ears, that means you're waiting for someone to say something that you maybe want to give a reply to. Then an arm and a leg. It means very expensive or costly. So if something costs you an arm and a leg, it means that thing is very expensive. It's very expensive. It costs you a lot of money. Okay. Next one is around the clock. Around the clock. Around the clock means at any time of the day or night. If you have a store that opens around the clock, it means that store is open 247, like 24 hours of the day. It's always open. Next one is around the corner. Around the corner means will happen soon. Just like JAMB 2025 exam is around the corner, it means that the exam will soon take place. Okay, the exam will soon occur. The next one is as time goes by. As time goes by, it means the passing of one moment to the next. So as time goes by, as time elapses from 1 minute to the next, it means the passing of time, the passing of one moment to the next. That's me of as time goes by. At the drop of a hat, it means without hesitation. If something happens at the drop of a hat, it means it happens instantaneously. It happens very fast. Okay, immediately. Next one is back to basics. Back to basics means an approach that uses traditional ideas that have previously worked. Instead of using more as in modern ideas, you can prefer to use old traditional ideas that people have known as in to have worked. So the idiom there means back to the basics. Go back to how you used to do it instead of relying on maybe a more modern approach. Then back to the drawing board. It means when an attempt fails, it is time to start all over again. So let's assume for some reason you're writing JAMB 2025, you need to go back to the drawing board. You wrote last year and maybe for some reason your score was kind of low. Going back to the drawing board means you are making an attempt that will prevent you from making a mistake. It's starting all over again. This one is bad apple. A bad apple is a troublemaker or an undesirable person in a group. That's a bad apple. Someone that likes trouble. That's always causing issues, problems. The ball is in your court. it means it is up to you to make the next decision or to take the next step. So if the ball is in your court, it means it's up to you for you to make the next move or for you to decide the next action. Backing up the wrong tree, what does it mean? Backing up the wrong tree means looking in the wrong direction or accusing the wrong person. So if something happens for some reason, when you're backing up the wrong tree, it means you're trying to accuse somebody else of doing something instead of actually accusing the right person. So you are actually supporting the wrong cause. That means you are backing up the wrong tree. Be glad to see the back of. It means to be happy when the person leaves. You have a visitor that's been staying with you for some reason. You have been praying for the person to leave. If you are glad to see the back of that person, that means you are happy when the person leaves or left. Beat the clock. To beat the clock, what does it mean? It means to do something quickly before it is too late. That's me of beat the clock. Do something quickly before it's too late. And we skipped one here. Sorry about that. That is beat around the bush. When you beat around the bush, that means you just avoid the main topic. You just blabbing. Okay, just circumlocuting. Instead of going straight to the point, you're just beating around the bush. You're not attacking the main point. As in, you're not saying what you're supposed to say. That's the meaning of beating around the bush. Next one, to be in one's honest. So be in one's honest. So it means carrying an idea that is constantly in your thoughts. Okay? An idea that is constantly in your thoughts. That's a bee in one's bonnet. Okay, take note of that. The next one is behind the times. Behind the times means being old-fashioned. Maybe your thinking style, your approach, the way you think, the way you reason, you're kind of old-fashioned. Okay? Instead of thinking in a modern way, or even it might even be by the way you dress in an old-fashioned, old-school kind of way, then that means you are behind the times. Bells and whistles, what does it mean? It means lots of desirable features. If something has bells and whistles, then that thing has a lot of desirable features. Take for example the iPhone 16. That's a lot of powerful features that people really love a lot. So you can say iPhone 16 comes with a lot of bells and whistles. So that means that's a lot of important desirable features that customers will love. Best of both worlds. Best of both worlds. It means enjoying the advantage of two things simultaneously. Okay? You have two things and you're enjoying them simultaneously. That means you're enjoying the best of both worlds. Best thing since sliced bread. It means a good invention or innovation, a good idea or a plan. So that's me of best thing since sliced bread. Better late than never. It is good to do something late than not to do it at all. That's me of better late than never. It's good for you to even try it. Good for you to try than for you not to even do it at all. Bide one's time. Waiting for further development before taking action or making decisions. That's me of the bide one's time. Instead of making decisions at once, instead of hitting the nail on the head, if you bide your time, it means you are waiting for further development before taking an action. Big cheese. A big cheese is a very influential person, a rich, wealthy, influential person. That's me of big cheese. Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. It means better to be satisfied with what you have than risk losing it. Okay, by trying to get something better. That's me of bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Better for you to be contented with what you have than for you to risk it, trying to get something better and you not lose everything. Okay, bite off more than one can chew. It means to take on a task that is way too big. That's enough to bite off more than you can chew. Do something that is beyond your power. Next one is black and blue. Black and blue means badly bruised. Okay, if someone beats you black and blue, the person beats you like serious beating until you get badly bruised. Like your face is filled up with injuries and your face is just swelling up. Black and white, it means to take something into consideration and oversimplify, to judge everything good or bad. That's not black and white. Black as night, it means very dark and hard to see. If something is as black as night, it means it is very dark and it is hard to see. Black eye. Black eye means a bruise around the eye. If someone beats you blue and black, they're definitely going to have a black eye, and a black eye means a bruise around the eye. Black market is a place where goods are illegally bought and sold for profit. Okay, that's black market. You can buy fuel in the black market. You can buy different kind of products in the black market. So, but it's all illegal. Blackout. Blackout means darken by turning off or dimming the lights, to lose consciousness. If someone beats you black and blue, you lose consciousness. Okay, you black out, and you also have a black eye. Okay, black sheep means undesirable member of a group or a family. If you're the black sheep of the family, it means you are the one that always brings trouble or cause different issues, negative issues in the family. Blackball. To exclude or to blackball someone is to exclude or ostracize someone socially, to reject that person. So if you blackball someone or something, it means you exclude that person from your own group. Okay? Blacklist. To exclude someone. If you blackball someone, you also blacklist the person. Then a blackmail. Blackmail someone means to extort or take away from someone by threatening to use their secret against them. That's meant blackmail. That one is straightforward. Blessing in disguise. Something good that isn't recognized as such at first. So something happens to you, a blessing in disguise, something negative, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a blessing. That's what's called a blessing in disguise. A blind date. A blind date means a prearranged social interaction between people who have never met. So when you just set up an arrangement or a date between two people who have never seen each other before, they've never spoken about each other, it's called a blind date. Then blood red. Blood red means description of something with a deep red color. So if something is blood red, that means the thing is really, really red. Blood, sweat, and tears. It means something that requires a lot of effort and hard work. Okay, that's blood, sweat, and tears. Something that takes you a lot of effort or time to do. So, to blow a fuse, it means suddenly gets very angry, perhaps over something unexpected. Then blow up in the face means a plan or a project that suddenly fails. If something blows up in your face, that means your plan or that project just for some reason just suddenly failed. Blue blood is from a noble or aristocratic or wealthy family. So if someone has a blue blood, or if someone is known to have a blue blood, that means the person is from a noble or very rich, affluent family. Blue collar. Blue collar means working in a manual labor job, like normal 9 to 5. Blue in the face. You're blue in the face. If you are blue in the face, it means you try hard to win an argument, but usually unsuccessful. So if you do something until you are blue in the face, that means you try and try and try, but at the end of the day, you miss that particular thing. Blue ribbon means superior quality or distinction, the best of a group. If something is called a blue ribbon, or if you say something has a blue ribbon, it means that thing is of high quality or is the best. Both from the blue. It means unexpected bad news. That's both from the blue. Bookworm is someone who reads a lot. That's a bookworm. And to be born with a silver spoon in one's mouth is born into a rich and affluent family. So someone that is born into a rich and affluent family, say the person has a blue blood. Okay, he has a blue blood, and that person is born with a silver spoon in his mouth. So I hope you have gained something. These are just the idioms from A to B. So I'm going to continue from here in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to post more info on JAMB 2025 English. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Bye.